All right, Boulevard Club, welcome to our beautiful badminton facility, the Sea of Green. We're going to do a couple of videos today. We are very fortunate to have our club champions here. I happened to be browsing through the court sheets and thought this is a moment of opportunity here. So I kind of sort of asked them, but not really, hoping they would really help us out, and they were awesome to help out. So we've got club champion Andrew Wilkinson, club champion Kyle Golding. There's a bit of a rivalry here. They haven't trained together in a while, so hopefully they get along in our video. What we'll do is we'll go through some drills for doubles that you can do one-on-one, since we're in a situation where we can only do one-on-one training. We'll do some pushes, some drives, and then some kind of smash lifting. So first drill will be pushes, where they're going to be standing pretty close to the line. And what's going to be important here, so you guys can go ahead, and I'll just talk about a few things. You'll watch when both are pushing, both Andrew and Kyle are pushing, they're always trying to change their grip. So they're not only choked up on the racket, not only is the grip extremely loose, but they're ideally switching to the backhand grip on the backhand side and the forehand or slightly panhandle grip on the forehand side. This gives them the versatility to have the ability to also cross court, and if they're in a situation where the net player is too close, lift as well. All right, the windshield wiper works well for harder drives, but puts your wrist in a compromised position when you're below the net. All right, here we go. So just stick to the pushes for now, and we'll do drives after. Yeah. Kyle is always a step ahead of me. He's inside my head. He knows what's happening. Look at that quality pushes. Folks, if they hit the net, you know the net's too high because they don't make mistakes. Not bad for guys who haven't played in 3 months. So I was asking Andrew, and I'm sure it's similar with Kyle, the last time he hasn't played in 3 months, and I think his answer was age 6. So it's been a long stretch. Now we're excited to be back on court. Look at that. Excellent. So the idea with this drill is you start fairly close, and then both players can just stay there, or they can slowly increase the distance of where they're standing, and then you would be adding a little bit more pace to your shots. Let's move on to what we call bingo. So it doesn't matter who's front, who's back. We'll do both situations. Here we go. Nice. So again, the pace that they are hitting at right now is going to be a bit higher than most of us are going to be hitting at. So you want to start kind of soft. What's important is we're keeping everything fairly low to the net. It's way more troublesome for the front player dealing with a low shot where they have to duck down. And once you get your rhythm, then you can start to add the pace. They have the ability to hit with pace right away because they've been doing this for, well, probably since you're 6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So, your favorite drill, there we go.
Andrew's favorite drill.
Andrew likes to think of himself as a bit of a specialist in doubles and mix, where Kyle likes to think himself as a single specialist, and I have to agree. And they do a good job of mixing their training so that both are happy. There we go. They've transitioned now. Andrew's in the front. So the idea is choked up on the racket, compact swings for offensive drives, compact swings for defensive drives.
We are using the right birds.
Yeah, good. Their own set of shuttles. Excellent. Both are in a good low position. Maybe slightly lower on defense, potentially. Maybe not. The taller you are in the front position, the lower you've got to be. Eyes to net level is a good guide. If you're a 6-footer or taller, keep your eyes at net level. That puts you in the right kind of stance. Oh, go for the tweener. Boop. And again, you could take those drills and transition from defense to pushes and so on, which we're not going to do yet. All right, last good sequence. Here we go. Good. Try to step forward every time. Small step forward. Up, back, up, back, up, back. Good. Look at that. Nice, clean sound. Good. Ay-ya! Casualty. All right. Oh, almost grabbed it. Whose shuttle is this? Yours? All right, so now last one. You've warmed up your pushes. You've warmed up your drives. We have to do our overheads and our lifts. So one side's going to be hitting like half smashes, maybe slices, maybe it's fast drops, eventually 3/4 smashes. Other side's just going to lift it first, and then we'll add a transition. Here we go. So that will be my full smash. This will be Andrew's half smash, just to put it in perspective. I can smash this hard once, and then my shoulder pops out. So they're adding the transition. So we're doing the high level one right away. So you got one side who's attacking. Most of us should just do the one side is hitting down, the other side is lifting. Once you start getting your range on lifting, which by the way is still choked up, primarily backhand grip, right? And then you can add the transition, because the whole point of lifting in doubles is not to just lift and lift and lift. It's to eventually look for an opportunity to transition forward and take the attack. So they're lifting, and at some point, there's a transition, and they do a series of pushes, and then it kind of rotates. All right, let's do one more transition. Here we go, the 2 shuttles each. We'll get in the habit of not touching the shuttles, and we'll take long. Here we go. One side's attacking. Good. Again, you can see Kyle's just using his backhand. Here comes the transition. As they're transitioning forward, you'll notice them leading with their right leg. As right-handed players, right? We have more length when we lead with the right leg. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Put it away! There we go. Excellent. Okay, so this is kind of the ultimate warm-up. I'm not sure how long that was, 4 or 5 minutes. Try to do these types of drills every time you get on court. Unless you're determined to play singles, then you would do more of a singles warm-up, which is some of our previous videos. But in terms of doubles, you can do a lot of quality doubles training one-on-one, and we're eventually in some upcoming videos going to show you as well how we do game situations on the half court and the full court. All right, see you soon.